Hello everyone and welcome to the new episode of Tech Talks podcast. I am your host Sanskriti Kadam and
I am Krishi Shah. Today we have with us Avanish Pandey, who currently works at Very Elevate. He has a diverse experience in planning and executing hackathons. He has also worked with Government of West Bengal to execute hackathons. Welcome to Tech Talks, sir.
Hello, thank you for having me in this podcast. Looking forward to it. Let's begin.
so let's begin with a question. How
Yeah.
did you start your journey at Where You Elevate and what initially attracted you to join the company as a digital marketing role?
Where you elevate, I started my journey at with an NGO that preceded
Uh,
this organization. Right. So let me go through the entire journey. So I am a mechanical engineering pass out, and like every most of the mechanical engineering, especially in tier 2 and tier 3 colleges in India. After passing out from my college, there was this entire herd of mechanical engineers. Those were going for gate preparation and government exams preparation, everything like that. So just like them, I passed out in 2016, and after that, I was preparing for gate and government examinations, SSC, UPSC, and all different examination. Meanwhile, I came to know that some of my college seniors, are starting an NGO called
hmm,
Eternity Foundation. So, and the idea behind this organization was Eternity Foundation was to give the uh, just give me one. Is there any background noise coming from my side?
no, no.
Okay. So, the idea behind this Eternity Foundation was to give the right guidance and the right environment, right opportunities to tier 2 and tier 3 college students, which we did not get. So,
Hmm,
passing out from the college, even after passing out from the college, we did not know what kind of industry requirements are there for a mechanical engineer, what kind of skills you need to build your career in mechanical engineering, right? And similar stories for computer science engineering graduates, similar stories for electronics, electrical, electronics, and different graduates in the country. So we started Eternity Foundation. We used to invite volunteers from industry who are 4 or 5 years experience, 5 6 years experience in their domain, to provide coaching to these candidates. It was not a content based internship, summer and winter internship. It was strictly based on tasks. The tasks were given in different fields and different niche technologies, be it data science, big data, machine learning, Java, React, different streams we used to open every year. And through that, students, through the task-based experiential learning, which we used to call, through that experiential learning, they used to, gain the knowledge, expertise, and skills into their domains. We also used to encourage them to express themselves on LinkedIn, Medium, through blogs. We used to give them opportunities to lead sessions in colleges back in 2017. It was a remote internship back in 2017 when
yeah.
there was no culture of remote internships in India. It came once the COVID hit India. So before we launched India's first remote internship, volunteer remote driven remote internship in India, we had launched. As a mechanical engineer, I wanted to contribute towards the idea, towards the vision, but I did not know how to contribute. I did not belong to the IT field, and so what I said was, what I can do is I can create some creatives. I can take care of the social media part. So my journey started as a social media coordinator there, taking care of the social media, promoting on different social media handles, kind of a social media manager kind of guy, optimizing. on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram.
Mm.
We used to do all that. And through that, I started, delving deeper into digital marketing. So we start with social media marketing. Then I found out that there is a vast space called digital marketing. And I started learning bit by bit. And I was given the responsibility to head the digital marketing team. It used to be called the social media marketing team. When I started heading that, I uh, widened its scope to becoming a digital marketing team. So that's how my journey with digital marketing started, right? Uh, in 2019, we organized one of our first in-person hackathons, in person first. We used to organize different hackathons before as part of our create-a-thon. But this was a big hackathon that we were planning, and we wanted to execute it at a big level. So it was organized at Fraternity Hack in
Mm.
the Circle Coworks in Gurugram. It's just above the Huda City Center metro station. If you go, there's a
Yeah.
the Circle Co-works. So we organized that, and while this in the entire planning phase was going on, I was responsible for the digital marketing of the hackathon part. Right? We started planning, we started doing everything, and there I got the rush of adrenaline through that. The kind of hackathons. I fell in love with hackathons as organizing in a part of the organizing of Starternity hacks. Once
Mm.
Fraternity Hack was done, I had got enough experience, enough know-how of how the things were working. I started taking leap into the operational part of things. I transferred the digital marketing team to someone in my team. And then I moved to the operation part, and I started taking up the, as the operations head and internship head of the internship, the summer and winter internship that we used to do. Once
Wow.
once that was done successfully, we started getting requirements from some of our industry partners. So as part of the
Mm.
creator-thon, at the end of the summer and winter internship, we used to invite organizations to provide their live industry problems that will be solved by the participants in our internship. When they solved that, and the organization saw the kind of quality we were doing, what the kind of quality we were building, we got a requirement from one of our partners that we want 200 interns. They were working with some
Wow.
government organizations, and COVID had just started. So all
Mm.
other companies, you can see, all other companies were worried about the talent shortage will be there, the layoffs will be there, and a number of things. We had provided 200 internship offers to freshers at when just the COVID had started. And similarly, we started getting requirements. So we started building the talent acquisition service at the Internity Foundation. And from there, we started the talent acquisition because upskilling is one part, but giving them opportunities has to be in the form of, job opportunities, hackathon opportunities. They can show their skills,
Mm.
right?
Correct.
So we started building that. And from there, we took a vision to productize these two parts, the job offering part for someone and the hackathons part where they can get the opportunities to innovate for industry requirement, live industry requirements. And that's how Where You Elevate was born, where we have productized it. You can see it in our two products,
Mm.
where a user can get job opportunities, where a user can get hackathon opportunities.
Hackathon.
So this is how it was built. So once talent acquisition was into the place or product was ready, I moved to sales to take care of the B2B SaaS selling. We are a B2B SaaS product, so I took up that challenge to take it further.
That's very inspiring journey from completely non-tech to going into digital marketing.
Yes.
What were the key strategies that you used when Where You Elevate was in the initial phases, and what were the challenges that you faced during that phase?
In terms of digital marketing or overall?
Digital marketing in the
Digital
initial phase.
marketing, yeah. Initial phases, I can tell you about how when we start. I tell you about Internety Foundation, right? Initial phase, there was we began with a very core social media marketing. We started optimizing LinkedIn because LinkedIn was where tech talent could be found,
Yeah.
right? So we started optimizing LinkedIn. We took up a challenge from taking our follower count from 200 to 1000 within 2 months. We took that challenge. So these are
Mm.
the small steps that we took to make it bigger. Now coming to where you elevate. Now where you elevate is in growth phase. There are a lot of challenges in digital marketing, like SEO of the pages,
Yes.
ranking the pages on different
Yeah.
platforms, ranking our hackathons. So we have
Um,
now we have a dedicated team for that. Our marketing team takes care of it. We have SEO guy who takes care of the entire SEO. Even our hackathon pages are SEO compatible. So any hackathon that is listed on our page, that its SEO can be done so that it can be ranked on Google search engine or different search
mm.
engines. So that's how the journey for small steps, then taking it to on a bigger level. So that's how any growth journey starts and happens, and that's how our growth journey has also happened.
Like your growth journey and your own strategies are totally amazing and interesting to know.
Yes, one of the challenge that we faced was we had taken our Eternity Foundation following to 12,000 odd on LinkedIn. And when we
Wow.
went to where you elevate, we had to start again from the scratch. But this time we had that kind of experience. We had that
Mm.
kind of experience. We are now 40,000 plus followers on LinkedIn for where you elevate. So that's a growth journey from simple steps, from simple baby steps to taking it to the larger level. To making it keep making it grander and grander level. That's we are doing.
Absolutely. So, how did your work in digital marketing shape the platform's approach to user engagement and brand building? And also, at where you elevate the role, is the role which you had, right? So, it did play a data and analytics a bit. So, how did it optimize those kind of efforts? Like you just talked about SEO. So, can you just talk a brief more about it?
Taking talking about my expertise, I was very initially involved in where you elevate in the digital marketing part, and I moved to operations and then sales. The when I was involved in digital marketing, it was a very nascent phase. The main focus was towards getting followers, how to do it, uh, keeping a track of the key metrics that LinkedIn actually shares with you, the
Right,
engagement rate, the number of impressions that you are getting, the
right.
kind of click through rate that you are getting.
Hmm.
Okay, so tracking it day by day, taking targets for the week, tracking it day by day, and refining your strategy going on ongoingly. You refine your strategy to reach out to the right target audience that you want. For us, the users are the uh, college students who are who are in need of getting the opportunities. So we wanted to
Opportunities.
yeah, so we wanted to give them those opportunities, and that was visible on our strategies as well, to share
Hmm.
the maximum opportunities. A lot of when we started, a lot of students in tier 2 tier 3 colleges had not even heard of the word hackathon. What is hackathon? So if you talk to them about hackathons, they immediately thought something hacking is
Correct.
going on, something like that, right? So a
Yeah.
lot of educational content had to be put, to make them to educate them about the kind of opportunities they can get in participating in a hackathon. We started
Mm.
different campaigns. One of the campaigns was that every college students during their college year, every student should participate in at least one hackathon.
Oh.
That seems quite, yeah, that
Mm.
seems quite a logical thing to do, right now, because there are n number of hackathons happening.
Um,
Google, Microsoft, all the big players are into
mm.
hackathons. But back when we started, the hackathons had not, gathered that kind of um attention
Mm.
that it has till now. So that was also a challenge that, and there we had to create the right strategy.
So, as you transform from digital marketing to operations part, what motivated you to transform and how did it help you in your career?
What motivated was I always wanted to get into the thick of the things, being in on the ground and playing whatever challenge that's going on, rather than being a spectator. Right?
Mm.
Digital marketing is a part, but organizing hackathons, being a part of the hackathon, leading hackathons. Uh, as from coming from a digital marketing point of view, understanding how to bring participation into a hackathon, that was a key factor. I had worked with the kind of understanding the users have as part of digital marketing. So taking that into and building some operational skills, doing into the program management part, those all things I was also, ongoingly I got interested in taking more leadership into the organization to execute things. So that's how my transition from pure digital marketing to taking that expertise of digital marketing and incorporating it, utilizing it into the operations. From
Mm.
there, it started happening. Rather than hackathons, I was also part of leading the summer and winter internships. So those all part was also there.
Amazing, I must say. So,
Yeah.
as an associate operations professional, what were the new responsibilities which you had to take on? What were the challenges, and what is that specific project that led in operations at very early date?
Uh, at As a associate director operations, my brief stint, I I had taken up one of the projects that we worked on was Tech for Heritage Hackathon, where I was part of the uh, organizing team. Uh, I had led the operations for Tech for Heritage, and
Hmm.
the Tech for Heritage was a hackathon that was mentioned by Prime Minister Modi also in his Mann Ki Baat program. The problem statement was simple that the Ajanta Ellora painting uh, are currently in a damaged state. There are
Hmm.
different parts that are damaged, and the problem statement was to utilize cutting edge image processing to recreate those damaged parts and complete the entire painting right down to the brushstrokes, that how the brushstrokes are used in the rest of the painting. The same kind of
Hmm.
brushstrokes can be replicated to
Hmm.
create the entire painting.
Correct.
And that hackathon was successful. We got 4 5 different solutions for the problem statement, and one of the problem statement was taken to the solution development phase, where the entire solution was developed, and the organization that organized it with us, those who gave the problem statement, they took the solutions to Dubai Expo as well, and the paintings that are recreated from that hackathon are being saved into the Arctic archives as well. So that was one. uh, the another one is the hackathon with government of West Bengal, where they
Hmm.
gave the problem statement of creating an AI based data anonymizer, uh, where we were the platform partners for hackathon, and we that hackathon campaign was 8 months long, and it incorporated five ideathons into it to just make participants understand the scope of the problem statement, because it had a very wide scope. So
Hmm.
the entire roadshow had to be conducted, entire different open sessions, LinkedIn live sessions to make people understand about the problem statement. So that was also very tricky. One of the few skills that I utilized was one thing is project management, the program management part, where there are planning phase where plan out the entire campaign of the
Hmm.
hackathon into different tasks, and then keep on on the task, the deadlines, keep a track of the deadlines, getting things done the right way at the right time. So all these skills actually came in very handy.
So those were a great set of hackathons. Can you give a brief overview of where you elevate about its missions, visions, and future goals?
Hmm.
So where you elevate is an AI powered platform that is connecting industry with the talent, right? If you look at today's world, human resource, the word resource is used for a reason. Like it's a resource for an organization, right?
Yeah.
Right. Uh, and one of the most important resources for an organization, an organizations engages with the talent in different ways for different reasons, right? They have a talent acquisition to get the talent into the team as part of their different teams that they are building.
Hmm.
So we offer them innovative solutions to engage the talent, and we currently we are doing we have built the capability to offer talent at a blink, right? So just like everything is, has sped up these days, it's, in an instant, everything happens in an instant.
Hmm.
Everybody wants things done in an instant. For an organization, also getting the right talent at the right time is very important, because
Correct.
for an organization, if there is a place vacant, if there is a requirement vacant, it continuously causes them a lot of losses in the form of opportunity lost,
Hmm.
right?
Correct.
So organizations want, and this is one of the biggest problems that comes in front in many different ways, like notice period issues.
Hmm.
Like
Right.
if you see, there are n number of companies, and from the candidate point of view was also there, that they are making us serve 90 days notice period, and companies want within 15 days, within 10 days, the immediate joiners, right? Companies want immediate joiners because they the more time they take to fulfill a position, it's a loss for them, right? That position is making a loss for them, right? So we have built the capability to provide talent at a blink, you know the immediate joiner. We always provide the immediate joiners to them, and closing the positions in lightning quick time. So that's what we are doing with organizations at where you elevate. We are engaging them with the right talent through our solutions.
It's quite a unique idea which you have brought in the market. And we hope that more and more companies do get your idea and they help you in all these things as well to grow potentially together. So I have a question like, what strategies do you use to manage these large scale projects and how do you align these events? Like there must be lots of events which are going taking place right now. So can you give an example of such challenge which you must have faced at where you leave it?
To see large scale projects, hackathons are always large scale projects.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
we recently organized hackathon the Great AppSec Hackathon with Government of Telangana.
Hmm.
10,000 participants registered for that. More than 10,000 participants registered for that hackathon. And it all comes down to the operational excellence that we have built as part of our, even the smallest unit of the execution, like,
Hmm.
planning it all comes down to planning. You
Yeah.
plan each and every part of the hackathon,
Hmm.
right from how registrations to outreach to participation to judgment. Everything is planned
Streamline.
to,
Wow.
yeah, streamline and planned to the T on
Hmm.
when it should happen as part of the priority. You can utilize a number of methods are there for, task planning and planning a hackathon, from creating a Gantt chart to, listing down all the tasks. Everything is utilized to manage these hackathons. Then we have a very good team that takes care of the entire program management currently.
Hmm.
So we can handle multiple projects at a time. Uh, so that's how the multiple projects or even bigger projects are handled. Also, we have developed the tech that actually reduces the human intervention that goes into organizing a hackathon by 90%. So on our platform, from registrations to participant management to, managing the judgment, that is the most
Hmm.
uh, intensive part, where uh, manual effort that goes, you know
Exactly.
managing the submissions, managing the judgment. And if there are multiple judgment panels, then managing all those Google Sheets, Google Drives,
Hmm.
assigning submissions to the panels. It's all a very headache. And then once the numbers and their markings comes, calculating them and taking out the first, second, and third, everything is seamlessly incorporated in the platform.
Correct. Wow.
Judges can make the judgment at their own leisure, at their own devices, their laptops,
Hmm.
their smartphones. They can evaluate. They can see the submissions that have been shared with them on their smartphones itself. So it's all a very seamless thing that helps us to scale the operations and taking multiple projects and executing them parallelly.
Wow, that's great, sir. But in
Yeah.
every company, innovation is the key. So, how
Yeah.
do you bring about the innovation in where you live?
Hmm.
Innovation and variable weight. That's a very good question that you think. Uh, one of the one of the challenges for organizations is to innovate, and
Yeah.
we offer, so as part of our offerings, we offer internal hackathons. We are organizations to organize internal hackathons for rapid prototyping and innovating inside their organizations. And that's what we utilize for where you elevate as well. We organize small hackathons for n number of things to engage the team and bring out their creativity and innovation for the problem statements that our own organization is facing.
Wow. So, you have played a crucial role in organizing hackathons at where you live, including the collaborations with the government of West Bengal and Telangana as well. So, what goes into planning to these mega events? And as for innovation, how does all those innovations, those different kind of solutions which people provide to you, how do they provide a unique value to your industry and your own partners as well?
So planning, as I told, planning is very important, and planning
Hmm.
happens when you understand the kind of requirement the industry has. They have a
Yeah.
problem statement, and um, so for that problem statement, they have some kind of desired outcome that they want from the hackathon. you know. So we
Right.
plan it accordingly. We have our team, our program management team is experts in getting the planning right, and getting designing the campaign in such a way that their outcomes, the end goals that they want from the hackathon is they get it, and we guarantee that whatever problem statement that you are giving, whatever outcomes you want from the hackathon, that outcomes our team will ensure that you get that outcome.
Hmm.
For that, this entire planning is done. So as Abraham Lincoln once said, that if you give me 4 hours to cut down a tree, I'll spend first 3 in sharpening the axe, right?
Right.
So that's the core of our planning team as well. We plan right down to the T, and I would say that it's an art. The way we have
Yeah.
developed that kind of art to strategy, creating the strategy of the hackathon in such a way that
Hmm.
organizations get their value that they want from there.
So, in a particular hackathon, innovation is not the key as well, but you also have an aspect of talent acquisition, but also with industry engagement. So, how do
Yes.
you measure the success of a hackathon at very early with so many factors?
Success of the hackathon is simply the outcomes that an organization wants is delivered to them. If they want solutions to a problem statement, the solutions they get the solutions to a problem statement, right? They get MVC or POC that for that problem statement through the hackathon. If their
Hmm.
objective is to get hirings, right? They have some open positions, and if they are organizing a hackathon for their open positions, those open positions should be fulfilled. That's the metric for the success of the hackathon that we do, and that's the metric that we take. The objectives of an organization must be fulfilled, right?
Right.
And innovation, and there they get the innovation through the participants. So if there are 10 participants, they
Hmm.
would perceive the problem statement with their own eyes, with their own
Hmm.
experiences, with their own skills, and they will all develop different solutions for the problem statement, and
Hmm.
those different problem statement will bring out the innovation that they are looking forward.
Yeah.
So that's how innovation happens in a hackathon. That's how the right ROI is generated for an organization that is organizing a hackathon. They are giving opportunities to the participants to solve their problem statement, and that's how the success of a hackathon is also measured.
So, how does where you elevate create an ecosystem that connects industry, academia, individual users to drive such innovation?
Yeah, that's a good part because uh, as far as I know, nobody is doing that kind of ecosystem building in India.
Exactly.
So if you look at the entire education system, you will see that this kind of ecosystem is something that is lacking on bringing in the most value to the user, right?
Right.
Now, a student studying in a tier two or tier three, that we call a grassroots talent, right?
Hmm.
What they want mostly, they want opportunities to showcase
Correct.
their talent, right?
Hmm.
How will they get these opportunities? Industry have problem statement that they want quick solutions to.
Hmm.
They have requirements that they want to do hiring. They want users on their platform to you use their platform, give them the user feedback, n number of requirements. Industry has n number of
And
requirements,
numbers.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What colleges or academic institutions want, so with academic institutions we associate with them as their innovation partners. We
Hmm.
offer the job opportunities to the students that are studying in the colleges for their internal hackathons. Student bodies organize hackathons in a college. We offer our platform to them to organize hackathon on our platform, and that's how we have created the ecosystem of users who are benefiting from the opportunities that are listed on the platform. Hackathon opportunities, hiring hackathon opportunities, job opportunities, internship, jobs, everything is available on the platform itself. Um, in coming months, we will be launching our upskilling programs also. There, some of the upskilling programs are even going on, right?
Yeah.
For data science boot camps, boot camps on data science, boot camps on
Yes.
cyber security. Those are live on our platform itself. So for a user, this platform provides them opportunity to upskill, get jobs, advance their careers, elevate their careers,
Hmm.
as we say. Yeah, where you elevate. So name is
Very,
simple.
very good.
Where you elevate, you come here, you will elevate in the direction of your personal or professional growth that you want.
Hmm.
So you have around 2,000 colleges with 2.5 million users on your platform. Like that
Mhm.
would involve tier one, tier two, tier three, all types of colleges. So how
Yeah,
do you maintain the engagement rate and cater to these diverse audience?
yeah. So with colleges, we offer them the requirements. So suppose we got some fresher intern hiring requirements from one of our customers. We offer that to the colleges. Other than that, we as an innovation partner, we help them drive different innovation activities in their colleges, like organizing hackathons, ideathons, business model competitions. If some of our customers want to have academia connect, we offer them to organize sessions and workshops on different niche technologies, like
Right.
blockchain, cybersecurity, uh, AI, drones,
Hmm.
quantum computing. So all these offerings, all these as innovation partners, these are all things that we provide to a college and help them elevate. So for our partners also, we help them elevate in their innovation journeys. So if you see for an academic institution, getting a partner who provides all these opportunities to their students is always beneficial. That's why
Hmm.
these that's how this engagement is made with our partners as well.
So, what role does external talent plays in solving problem statements provided by the organizations on the platform? And how does where you elevate, identify, and nurture those full stack talent for participation hackathons?
Yeah. So, for an organization, if we talk about the in-house team, so this is the reality I'm talking about. In-house team generally has a set mindset. Working in an organization, they have some set mindset towards approaching a problem statement. So, suppose an organization wants to bring some new feature to their product, right? uh, Sometimes or most of the times going towards from their own tech team, it costs them money, it costs them a lot of time, right? Through
Right.
the hackathon, we offer them that you can utilize the talent, the skills of the participants who are outside the organization, studying in colleges, or some kind of freelancers who are ready to build solutions. As part of the hackathons, they all innovative minds, the top
Right.
innovative minds of India, of different regions come together to solve a problem statement of an organization.
Amazing. Hmm.
Yeah. So
Yes.
through these hackathons, they can get a POC or MVP. POC is proof of concept of the problem statement that this solution can work, right? Or a
Hmm.
minimum viable product, MVP, of the problem statement of something can be made through a hackathon. So something that would have cost them around 6 months, 8 months of product development can be reduced to just around 2 or 3 months of a hackathon campaign.
Oh.
And the benefit is that it gets it costs less for an organization. They give the kind of innovation that they are looking for, the new ideas and
Hmm.
getting new ideas, and how and they can incentivize the participants by giving them goodies, swags, or offering them dedicated R&D, part making them as a part of their R&D team. So the solutions that they thought that this is the best, they can incubate them as part of their organization also. So there are a number of opportunities for the participants as well. that they can get.
So now we will start with the rapid fire round. So you have to
Yeah,
answer in just a single word or in short. So my
yeah.
question is, so what's the most underrated skill that you experience among the people who participate in the hackathon?
Underrated skill. Underrated skill is never giving up. That's a very underrated skill. I have seen participants who have done nothing for the half of the hackathon and then emerge by the end. They emerge with some of the very good solutions and even have managed to win the hackathons. So never giving up. That attitude is that's a skill that someone should have.
So if you could collaborate with any tech leader, who would it be?
Any tech leader, if I would like to collaborate. Tech leader means CEOs, CTOs, right? Or any influencers would
Anyone,
also do.
anyone, anyone.
Okay, so one of the my favorites is Elon Musk. So I love the problem solving attitude he has. The way he has solved problems give me actually goosebumps. Uh, recent days you must have seen that his Starliners got he caught it in midair. It returned to Earth after making a successful journey to the space. The Starliner returned to Earth and it was caught uh, uh, in mid-air.
Hmm.
That was something of sorts of science fiction just a few years ago. And if someone would have said that the rocket will go into the space, their booster engines will drop off, and it will be caught in mid-air by the launch pad itself, people would have said that, oh, you are mental case. But he has made it possible. He has made EVs accessible. He has made EVs practical. The kind of
Hmm.
range, the kind of innovation he offers as part of Tesla. Um, and if you see the different products that he has built over a lifetime, be it PayPal, be it different. So everything solves a purpose, everything has a problem statement that he solved. And that's the problem solving attitude that if anyone develops, it takes their career elevates.
What's that book or resource that shaped your career?
What's the book that shaped my career? Atomic Habits, I would say. Atomic Habits is a very good
Hmm.
book. A lot of influencers actually quote from that book and have become motivational speakers. But if you want to go right at the source, go to the Atomic Habits.
So which project taught you the most and why? Like in short.
Uh, the projects that taught me the most was Tech for Heritage because it was one of the first time that I was leading a project as
Hmm.
a operational head of the project. And before that, I used to delve into digital marketing part, getting registrations and everything like that. Those were part. But this was the first time that I had to oversee the uh, entire hackathon, and there were multiple stakeholders. So one of the important skill is handling, stakeholder management. So there was
Right.
Rishi Hood College that was organizing this hackathon. There was Sapio Analytics that was, that provided a problem statement. There were different government bodies that were backing this hackathon. There were different vendors, or technology partners that had that had collaborated with this or hackathon. LTI Mindtree was one of the technology partner. So this hackathon taught me well. One of the learnings also came as part of the inauguration ceremony. So there was a platform that we were using for managing the entire opening ceremony remotely, right? So it was a very recently launched product, and we had decided to use it for making our opening ceremony grand because it was such a grand hackathon. And at that time, there was some kind of tech glitch that happened. Um, so something that we came to know that you can have just one host for the hackathon, and the glitch happened at my side, so it kind of made the experience a little bit salty for the different ones. Otherwise, it was a very great product to manage the event, opening ceremony. Uh, Full equipped with the backstage, speakers and judges. You can categorize them, keep them backstage. They can come on the front stage whenever it was needed. So it was a remote, entire event management kind of platform where you can uh, manage the entire opening ceremony or something like that, with audience seating, giving questions, everything like that. And that was a good learning that that I took from there. To double check and do a dry run or something of sorts beforehand to check all the necessities of of organizing a hackathon. So that was a hackathon that taught me a lot of things.
So that's a very inspiring journey of yours. So what's that one piece of advice that you would give to someone who has started his career in digital marketing to SEO optimization?
Uh, for digital marketing, obviously, one piece of advice is keep tabs on the changing technologies, keep tabs on the changing guidelines of the platforms. So just 2 weeks ago, something that was very good from the point of digital marketing of an organization. Just 2 weeks down the line, it can change entirely. If you're not up to the pace with the uh, constantly changing environment of digital marketing, you won't be able to keep up.
So I must say, we hope that all our audience do inculcate your advice as well as the companies try more, come and just they try your platform and they get you get more and more partners further, and also more engagement and more collaboration as well. Um, and this was a very good advice, as I must say. So let's come to an end of this podcast. And thank you, Avinash Pandey sir, for coming here and talking more about innovation, hackathons, and spreading the awareness about it. Uh,
Thank you, Krishi. Thank you, Sanskriti, for having me on this podcast. I hope the young generation, the students who are in the colleges, do participate in a lot of hackathons,
hmm.
get the best value from the hackathons, showcase their skills, and uh, I really hope that these opportunities reach out to the talent that is in tier two, tier three colleges, so that they can showcase their talent on the grand level.
So like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all get a very good learning from today's podcast. And thank you once again for your time and consideration, Avinash sir.
Thank you so much.